joined now live by Haruna Mohammed in Kaduna to tell us more on the Ginger Support Initiative. Now, Haruna, if you can hear me, how will you describe the loss and the amount of loss by farmers?
Okay, thank you. You can imagine planting about 50 bags of ginger on 2 hectares of farmland here, and expecting to, harvest a huge amount of ginger, which is about worth more than 10 million naira, but all you can get is just half a bag. This has dealt a heavy blow on the ginger value chain of Nigeria and left the farmers devastated. But here I am on one of the farms that were ravaged by the epidemic last year, and at this point in time, the farmers are expected to be, working on their farms, preparing their seedlings for them to begin planting once the rain starts. But this is not feasible this year because of the epidemic, ginger blight epidemic, that affected about 15,000 farmers cutting across Kaduna, Nasarawa, Plateau, and of course the FCT. But the federal government is not leaving any stone unturned with establishment of a ginger blight control task force, which have been on top of their game. They have been on top of their game to ensure that they find solution to this epidemic as well. According to advice by researchers as well as scientists, they actually advised the farmers to go into crop rotation as one of the measure in which the farm can regain its potency for you to be able to plant ginger. And this is because they have experienced it, and through planting of ginger on the same farm, they planted ginger, and the same farm they also planted maize. The maize grew up normal, but the ginger melted and still died. So they believe if you do this within 1 year or 2 years, the soil will at least naturally regain its nutrients, that you can be able to plant ginger, because it's a fungal disease, according to one of the member of the task force that told me during the distribution or the launch of the relief package by the National Agricultural Development Fund here in Kaduna. He told me they expect that this is a fungal disease, that if it doesn't have anything to feed on, it's expected to naturally die. While the research institutes in Abuja area here and others are also working round the clock to ensure that they find a lasting solution to this. Indeed, this has dealt a huge blow on the ginger value chain of Nigeria, being the second largest producer of ginger in Nigeria, in the world, and the best in terms of quality.
Indeed, Haruna, for that update. Thank you. That will be all for now.